I had a very happy family when I was young until when I reached 10, my father abandoned us, my mother and I and my little brother. He left us for another younger woman because my mom has lost her appeal. After two children, she was no longer the woman my father found attractive. So he abandoned us and left with another woman. And that was when life started getting so hard for us. No family member will help. I had to change school because my father was not supporting us. We didn't know where he had gone with his new woman. Life was just so hard. My mother had to start working. She was a housewife. She didn't have any knowledge of any trade. So she started selling water, bagged water, and from there she started also selling food stuff. And that is how she took care of my brother and I till adulthood. She did so well. She was our breadwinner. No family member ever seeked for us because we no longer had the support of my father, who was a little well to do. When my father was around, things were very easy and my mother didn't have to work. But when he left, there was no one to take care of us. And so I developed a huge resentment towards my father. I didn't like the mention of him. And when I go to school and they're like, father and mother, invite your mother and father for PTA, I don't say anything. I just only tell them I don't have a father, I only have a mother. And then they say, bring your mother. And some of the kids were like, where's your father? Where's your father? And then I would be so angry. And I would tell them in a very hostile manner not to ask me where my father is because I don't have a father. I had to leave the school I was going to go to a government school, a public school where where my mother didn't have to pay for school fees. Well, the story is life became so hard for us, my mother and I and my little brother. My mother did everything, and now I have been able to finish university, start work, and I am gainfully employed. Things are so better. I had a call from my mother saying that my father wants to see us and that he misses us and he wants to see us. And I was so angry that she would actually talk to this man and even forgive him and even ask me to meet him. My resentment for this man is so deep that the idea of meeting him makes me so mad and angry. I had a little fight with my mother because she was like, oh, forgive and forget, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like in shock. This man put you through hell, leaving you with two kids whom he didn't take care of. Now that you're done taking care of us and my little brother is almost completing university, he appears and he wants to see us again. When we needed him, where was he? I'm not forgiving this man. A lot of people was like, oh, forgive and forget. Forgive and forget, he's your father, he's your blood. Blood is thicker than water. But no, I'm not going to forgive this man because I don't believe in that blood is thicker thingy. Because sometimes it is your blood that will screw your life totally. It is that person whom you share blood with that will make your life so miserable. I was old enough to see the hardship my mother went through. What if she was not strong enough and she abandoned my brother and I? Then how would our life be? I always imagine certain scenarios of what could have happened. And then what if my mother never always told me to be satisfied? I would have done so many bad immoral things to get things my other kids my age had that I never was able to have. I am very resentful. My father could have supported us, could have done so much for us, but he was never there. And I know fighting with my mom about this is wrong. My mom is that person I love so much. I die for her. But that man, I will not forgive today nor tomorrow. I am living very well without seeing him or without not forgiving him. Some people believe that you have to forgive people to live better, but I don't believe that. You can still dislike someone so much, hate them, or resent them, and still believe in your very best life. I don't intend to forgive this man. Now, am I wrong for not wanting to see this father of mine, this sperm donor of mine, who abandoned us when I was 10 years old,